My name is Jim Goodfriend. I don't know if you can hear me. I am the oldest of Joan's younger brothers. It's hard for me to believe that we are here today to pay tribute to my sister Joan in a life that ended far too soon. I think we would all agree that she left an indelible mark on so many people. I am one of them. Being the younger brother of a rather determined older sister, Joan's leadership qualities became evident quickly. When I was about 8, Joan was in charge of taking me on Sunday to Sunday school, for which we took the bus down Sheridan Road, 151 bus. On the way to the bus stop, Joan and I were talking, and we decided that we didn't want to go. Since I was so young, probably 6, 7 years old, I had no idea what to do. I just had the thought of, I don't want to go. So Joan stepped in with her leadership qualities and said, I got an idea. Instead of going to get the bus, Joan directed me to the Drake Hotel, past the drugstore, up the second floor, where the Drake lobby was. I got up there and I had no idea what she had in mind, but she did. There were some rooms up there that had desks, pens, and she said, write. What am I going to write? She said, write a letter to God. This was our Sunday. So I said, okay. So I sat down, I wrote, she wrote, and all I know is at the end that nobody came in, my parents didn't come in, I didn't get caught, and I was happy. That was her first example. The second thing I recall is an incident, with Joan's leadership, where it didn't always turn out that well. But I remember that this is when she became a stockbroker, had a stockbroker's license, and it proved to be very dangerous. She called me a few times, and she had some stock tips for me. Just being fresh out of college and having very little money and no sense of what to do, she said, I've got a couple hot stocks for you. So I said, yeah. He said, they're sure winners and they're can't miss. Mind you, I said I was just out of school and I really had no money to invest. So she talked to me and said, do you have to invest in these? I've got a stock that can't miss. This stock is called GT Sheldall. And I said, that sounds good. She said, that's one. I have more, but let's start with that. So I had a total at this time of $500 to invest. And I said, okay, I put my money in GT Sheldall. Actually, at that time, I had another stock I was thinking about. A friend of mine was saying, you have to buy this stock. It's can't miss too. And I said, no, my sister has the right idea. So I put my money in her stock. The friend of mine who had the idea, it was a company he was working for back in 1965, and their stock was really worth very little. So I passed on this stock and I took hers, and the stock I passed on was McDonald's. And that is the truth, and that cost me a lot of money. But it was just all in experience of dealing with a good stockbroker, I guess. The same trace that had her push me into this did her well later on in life with her real estate career and her tenacity, determination, and she just worked until she made it happen. Outside of real estate, Joan had a long list of loves. Her love of family, right? Her soulmate Richard, her loving daughter Rory, and her son-in-law Scott. Her love of, can't see, her love of recalling fond memories of her grandmothers, who were named Nina and Grandma Sylvia. Her love of long walks in Glencoe with Richard and the beautiful collies. Her love of celebratory get-togethers with her high school friends. Her love of bridge. Her love and pride in her 50-year plus marriage, the longest in the history of our family, and and the list goes on and on. I'm so proud of her, and I wish you were here.